In about 20 seconds, we're listening for go for purge sequence 4. It's a helium purge of the 4 core stage engines downstream of the propellant valve. This gets all the air and moisture out of there. GLS, go for purge sequence 4. Moving through the milestones. All is looking good. Coming up in just a few seconds, we're going to get that thrust vector control actuator test.
Oh, it's about the
This is
thrust.
gimbling of the engines.
It's about the thrust, guys.
Here are the 4 RS-25s, 3 of them shuttle heritage, 1 of them built from shuttle parts. And there you see them moving. Now we're going to start moving the power for both the upper stage and the lower stage of the rocket to internal, taking ground power away and now going to battery power.
No way.
GLS is go for upper stage.
Dude, no way.
Our power is removed from the rocket's upper stage, the ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon.
Oh, those birds are teasing me.
They will fly by it in 6 days.
Birds are teasing me.
GLS is good for core stage to internal power. All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power.
Doing something right now, Kitty.
There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we have to recycle back to T-minus 10 at a hold.
It's about to get interesting, guys. Like a giant Lizzie in the space, 6'7".
I don't know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground.
Guys, 40 seconds.
Liftoff, Houston will take control
40
of the
seconds.
rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary. GLS, go for ALS. Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket.
Where are they going?
NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing. And here we go.
Where are they going,
10,
guys?
9, 8,
7,
6.
RS-25
engines.
Oh my god.
4, 3, 2.
Oh my god.
Booster ignition. And liftoff.
Whoa.
The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Are they gonna make it to the moon? I hope so. I hope so, guys. It's taking off. It's taking off.
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission.
It's taking off. Wow. I mean, wow. It almost looks like a projection. What up, guys? What up? What up? What up?
Integrity, 3 miles in altitude, traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour.
Is that real? Is that real? That's wow.
Mission last time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
That's amazing.
Communication signal transport confirmed as integrity downrange, traveling more than 2,600 miles per hour.
Gosh. Guys, we just saw it here. We just witnessed. NASA's going to the moon, guys. Go bet on Kalshi right now if they're going to make it to the moon. Are they going to make it to the moon? I think they're going to make it, guys. I think they're going to make it. Dude, should we toss some water bottles for them or what?
Guidance converged, performance nominal, upper stage RCS ready.
It's amazing.
Integrity SM priming complete.
2 minutes 45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission.
How am I getting botted?
Integrity and upper stage confirmed in a ready state ahead of service module fairing separation. Into the flight. Integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange, now passing 5,000 miles per hour.
Wow. That's just amazing.
Standing by for launch 4 system jettison.
Houston Integrity, good last jettison, great deal. Copy jettison, Kilo 8 plus 02. We see the sail on board, Stan. And Houston has you loud and clear on Tigris at the common line. Outstanding, Stan. We have the same.
3 minutes 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen cross the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds, time of MECO.
Integrity, GPS processing. Outstanding, Stan. We see the same, and we have a beautiful moonrise. We're headed right at it.
Approaching 5 minutes.
Guys, how many days is it going to take them?
Confirms he can pass visuals of his destination. GPS guidance, navigation, and control software finishes internal checks and sends to navigation channels.
How many days is it going to take them, guys?
Integrity, 3 engine press. 3 engine press.
On time, now passing 5 minutes 20 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. At this point, 3
Dude, it's so fake.
needed to carry integrity to a
It's so fake.
target. So at this time, we're saying 4
Anybody else think that was real? That was just so fake. Imagine believing NASA is really going to the moon. So fake. That was so fake, dude. I can't believe I even watched that. I can't believe we even watched that, dude. That was so fake.
The trajectory and engine performance. Booster officer.
Dude, look how fake that is.
Shutdown plan to Flight Director Judge Freeling expected at the 7-minute mark. Integrity 78 miles in altitude, 460 miles downrange.
How fake that is.
3
So fake.
Negative copy. Nominal shutdown.
Imagine believing that's actually in
6
space.
minutes 40 seconds of mission elapsed time. Shutdown plan is as expected. Again, the time of MECO was confirmed at 8 minutes 2 seconds into the flight.
Wow. Thanks for the likes.
7 minutes of mission elapsed time. Throttling down as we approach the abort once around option. Milestone at the 7 minute 30-second mark. Now 84 miles in altitude, 650 miles downrange, traveling more than 15,000 miles per hour.
Integrity. AOA open.
Fake. Fake.
AOA open.
The window is now open for an abort once around option that would target splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. Still
This is
following
so
nominal ascent at
CGI.
this time.
So it's probably like about to land. So it's just going about a loop around. It's not actually.
Until the main engine cutoff of the Space Launch System
It's not actually real.
standing by for confirmation of MECO and course.
It's not actually real. No.
Integrity. Nominal MECO core stage separated. We continue to see him on board, Stan.
8 minutes 40 seconds into the flight, we have a nominal main engine cutoff heading in the right trajectory of the way to swing around the moon. Core stage has separated, done its job. Space Launch System upper stage, the interim cryogenic propulsion stage, or ICPS, still attached to the Orion spacecraft. 9 minutes of mission elapsed time. Integrity crew of Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen now in orbit around the Earth at the beginning of their journey to the moon.
Terry Houston looking ahead to PRM numbers so far per the pad.
That was so fake.
Sam
fake.
Now reminding the crew that the parity raise maneuver time of ignition is as expected prior to booster ignition. That time being 49 minutes.
More boxes, more options. Grainger has over 1,700 box types in stock, and ready to help you pack, store, and ship everything. And you can count on Grainger to
And what are we going to the moon for the first time? Is that what it is?
Hand off your taxes to an expert in your neighborhood. Now, your TurboTax expert can file for you.
I think that about wraps it up. The coolest thing worth coming out of school for, right? Oh yeah, I bet you. Your teachers will forgive you. Well, we're so glad it went off for you guys. So glad you came all the way from Colorado Springs, the heart of America, and have a safe trip home and get some rest. All right, you deserve it. They were here since 7 o'clock this morning, got in at 1 o'clock in the morning, and that kind of storyline is prevalent throughout this entire area. People coming in from all the country, and joyful, relieved faces.
Just to see a rocket and it's not even gonna land in. It's not even going to the moon. Like, Nice.
So I guess
Lasagna.
we'll let the inmates
Lasagna.
play. Hey, how's it going?
Okay.
What do we got?
Cool bazooka toy.
Cool. That's really cool till you walk into an airport with it, then you're going to jail.
I don't want to do that.
I mean, it looks very real for it being a toy. You know about what year it was?
I think it was about 50 years ago, like the early 60s, something like that.
Okay, yeah. It would make sense. I mean, dads would come home and tell their kids about what they used in the wars and stuff like that, and everybody wanted a bazooka. And, you know, I mean, it was like the ultimate weapon.
That was funny. That was funny. It took him a while to. Take it to CBS or whatever. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine.
Clayton Beater is the pitching change.
Bet $10, get $365 in bonus packs.
For the Nationals, you've got two lefties due up. Doesn't usually phase the lefty that's up right now for the Phillies when it comes to power numbers.
Let's see that again. He opens the gym tonight and asks for the best tires for his car.
They trail it 5-3.
Milestones that we break in just a 10-day mission.
Yes, what a way to welcome in the Artemis generation.
Yeah, how do you feel? I mean, we saw some beautiful shots we were covering of course, the rocket, of course, the Earth falling away as we continue up into our ascents, but also some of those crowd shots where we saw young and old just emotional, overcome by this history-making moment.
And we are going back to the moon for all, and we saw that today. We saw that in all the crowds. And yeah, you guys just saw that view, the sunrise or sunset, I guess. They just made it over the crest of the earth. You can see the sky. One of my favorite views from space. I can't imagine what they're looking at now, and I can't wait to see what they're
Turner leads off third. Dylan Moore leads off second.
I know a lot of people are like, you know what, I'm surprised. This
what has been a stagnant offense this homestand for the Bills.
Keeping safety in mind.
Climb back to within two. No balls and 2 strikes.
Ready to go, and I
Line
think it
drive.
surprised a lot of people. What a wonderful surprise that was my favorite.
Here comes
It
Moore.
kind
The
of surprised me as well, but
over
it's
the
just a
head of
testament to the
catcher.
team here that
Nobody's
they've been
backing
working
him up.
so hard
The
on
Phillies have
Artemis. You know,
tied it
Artemis,
up.
one we look into
They
the
have
lessons.
the
We
winning
learned a
run
ton from the
90
best
feet
with
away.
Artemis too.
And
We're going and fix
Alfonso
some things. We
Sosa
had a
has
couple
come
mishaps
through.
today, not mishaps, but a couple, anomalies today that the team creatively came up with solutions for. It's just a testament to the teamwork that gets us to the moon. And so we can continue to watch Christina, Reed,
Get it back.
Victor, and
But
Jeremy
if you don't
on
use
their
it,
way
you
now
still have that
to
one
the
left.
moon in Earth's orbit and awaiting the next three flight milestones, deploying Orion's solar arrays. So why don't we get back in with mission control and Gary?
We got a receiver problem out on the mounds.
Again, we're following
I said so.
It is a long day. We'll have a number of procedures that we go through at the beginning in their timeline.
So first and third. Nationals will play the infield in. Against a slash hitter like Crawford, that's to the advantage of the hitter. You would think. The first pitch to him. Hit sharply, base hit into right center field. The Phillies have come all the way back, and they have won it on the first career walk-off base hit for Justin Crawford. They win it 6-5 here in the bottom of the 10th inning.
Flight control teams that took us through the ascent of the Artemis 2 mission today. Right now we're, as you see, passing 18 minutes of mission elapsed time. The allowing spacecraft integrity and the ignorant cryogenic propulsion system are maneuvering tail to sun.
And the first video uploaded on his channel is from February 20th, 2012, which, at the time of my recording, is 14 years ago. And this video was uploaded a few months before his 14th birthday, meaning that by next year, Jimmy will have officially been a YouTuber for longer than he wasn't. And there's really no easy way to word this, but what I'm saying is, by next year, technically, he can say that he's been a YouTuber for more than half the time that he's been alive. That's insane. But I guess it's kind of like how LeBron has been in the NBA for 20 years, despite the fact that he was under 20 when he got drafted. But this must be a weird experience, having a huge portion of your life on the internet. But there's different levels to it. Like, you have Neon, who's been on YouTube since he was 12, because he started about 10 years ago, which means that he's been a content creator for about 54% of the time he's been alive.
So,
Solar ring
no,
deploy is a critical
we don't
milestone.
need to run out smoking a bunch of crack and doing a bunch of shit because he can't
Follow
blue.
the mission of
For 2 seconds. He's
Uh,
gonna take the
successful
weed
launch
right
is
now.
just
All of a sudden, you're on the crack like you've been there all across the United States, okay? Yo, man, it makes you have his head. No,
is a
bro.
significant milestone.
I would take a hit of that joint just so I could go buy it. Hey, no. People who don't do drugs always try to smoke weed, but like, nah.
Until
I ain't
then,
finna be
the
responsible for you
AOA
running
open
off.
option that was
Taking a
called
shot.
I said that to my cousin one time, and he was
the
like,
current option.
I don't know why the cousin was like, looking at me, he was looking at me like, what the fuck are you putting up on something, bro?
Honestly, I just want to say,
At the time that the
I'm sorry I haven't
solar
been
ray wings are
uploading
deployed
too much.
and
Just
lashed,
been
gives
focusing
the
on school
flight
a
control
little
teams
bit.
a little
But
bit more
then, on a
flexibility.
whole other level, you have Ferrari, the royalty family. And even if you're not 11, you've probably still seen or heard of this channel because it's huge. But the kid is 15, okay? And right now, a lot of the content seems to revolve around, I guess, puberty. Like, with my mom, like my new girlfriend. I crashed my mom's car. Anyway, you get it. First step.
1 second earlier.
There was an unprecedented.
Just about everyone has seen it happen or has come close to seeing it happen at the Chapel Street Bridge in Newark.
I've seen the aftermath of the main hit. Get a picture of it? I think I do have a picture.
Yeah, trucks clearly warned the bridge is only 12 feet tall. Give it a go anyway and get stuck. It's happened 60 times here since 2005.
Game developers in the PS1 era were insane. Take Crash Bandicoot. The developers wanted massive jungle levels that felt seamless, but the PS1 didn't have enough memory to hold a full level at once. So co-creator Andy Gabbard did something wild. He rewrote parts of Sony's software libraries so the game could talk directly to the graphics chip, squeezing out more performance. But that that still wasn't enough. So the team turned the PlayStation CD drive into a second form of memory. Instead of loading the whole stage, the game streamed tiny pieces of the level from the disc while you ran forward, meaning the world was literally loading as you played. Game developers in the PS1 era.
How tall are you?
Drew was provided some preliminary numbers of when to expect handovers between the tracking and data relay satellites. Currently orbiting Earth at an altitude of 545 statute miles above the Earth. They are in a near-Earth network communication system for tracking and data relay satellites, geosynchronous satellites that are stationed about 23,000 miles above the Earth.
Hey, stop that. I know they're supposed to come in and ask for additional discounts. I've been telling them no reasonable offers. And yes, they must know everything must go because our
There will be a city on Mars in the year 2050. Will be humanity's second home, our first outpost away from the shelter of the Earth, in a construction project that will cement our future as a multi-planet species. SpaceX is determined to make this vision a reality, but it's going to require more than just ambition and big rockets to colonize Mars. The biggest thing that would set a Mars city apart from some other off-world colony like a moon base, for example, is this idea of being self-sustaining. You see, a person living on the moon could still return to the Earth as often as they like. There's only about 1 day of travel time between the two, and likewise, that would mean that any resources the people of the moon might require from Earth would be within easy reach at all times. Mars is a different story. Now we are looking at 8 months of travel time one way from Earth. This could be improved in the future with nuclear propulsion systems, but even if that works out as good as can be expected, the trip to Mars would still be around 45 days. That means the people of Mars cannot be dependent on the resources of Earth. They have to learn to harness every